not yet. Stop smoking. Yeah, it's funny.
Hello everyone, welcome to our New Year's episode.
New Year's episode.
Yes.
New Year's episode. Okay. So today, since it's almost the end of the year, we are gonna do our New Year's resolution, because what's better time of the year than the end to state like your aim for the new year. Of course, we know that it's just like a date on the calendar, doesn't change anything. You can start like any day in the year to change something, but we thought it would be a good idea. So,
And my idea was to write down on the piece of paper then our resolutions for the new year, and now we are gonna read it to ourselves, also to you.
spoiler alert, like they're gonna be just regarding sport or something correlated anyway, not job stuff or intellectual stuff. No, one thing that I want to say is that also what's better than state your aim to the public, that is in our case 0, but you are much more motivated to accomplish something if you made that aim public, so someone else knows it, and you are more determined to accomplish it, because you don't want to disappoint yourself, but also the other person or the people that know about it. So she knows already mine, because she gets them, but I don't know hers. So I'm gonna start with the first one, then she will say her first one, so one each. So the first one is about running, and is running the 10 kilometers in 50 minutes, and there is a precise deadline for this, and it's 19th of March. That is 12 weeks since now. It's a New Year resolution, but I started already to train for this week, even if today I don't feel so well, so we will see.
Wait, now it's my turn.
Yeah, I finished.
It's not my first, but I guess they don't have the priorities. I have one about running as well, and it's more complicated because to this point is connected another one, and it's that I have problem with my knees and my hips for I am a little bit ashamed to say it, but for a few years or many years, and I still wasn't able to do anything about it. Actually, I went to the doctor, but I never accomplished any treatment because I always disappeared in the middle. I just didn't feel like to, because it was always a long process, so I was postponing for I don't even remember how many years, and I still have problem, and I can't walk, and my hip is jumping out, and it's getting worse. So my aim is to solve this problem and hopefully be able to run again, and based on this, maybe joining here Mirko on the half marathon.
I just wanted to say one thing, that it's not that we are usually running, we start to run recently. We were running in the past, both for different reasons, but we are not runners essentially. We will start to be. Anyway, so since she spoiled actually my second one, even if she didn't know it, but she gets it again. The second one is like the half marathon in 1 hour 30.
It was another.
Yeah. I wrote in June, like within June essentially, considering that from March is there are a few months between the 10 kilometers and the half marathon. I'm not planning to compete like in some marathon in that period, but I would like to run by myself at least 21 kilometers in 1 hour 30. and the pace, yeah, is a bit faster than the 50 kilometers, but more or less similar.
Okay, it was kind of second point that I said after solving the problem, hopefully, to start run again, and then if possible to train for the half marathon. And this was about running, and I have 3 different categories. More. One is about climbing, that we kind of improved a lot since we started to climb, but since then we stopped for a really long period. Now we are more or less at the very beginning, and that we would like to change and start to climb regularly and find more time for it, and reach the 6C grade. Your turn.
Well, my turn, the third one is about climbing, and there is the 6C within June. So now we are more or less around, we are climbing around 5B, 5C, consider that, as she said, we are not really climbing often, not regularly for sure. And we went a couple of days ago, and it was like after a month, more or less. So now the conditions for the outdoor climbing are not exactly good because it's really cold. So we start probably to train in the gym, and hopefully we'll be able to accomplish this. I don't think it's necessary like to have like some specific training for this, just enough to climb a lot and get fitter and improve the technique, and also like the mental part of the climbing is really important. So we'll see, but I'm kind of confident of that we're gonna be able to reach this point. So yours?
Another, since it's some time that we started to do yoga and stretching together, another aim that I was able to do in the past, and I would like to reach it again, is to be able to do split. So that's my aim. And yours?
About flexibility.
Yes.
Touch my toes. No, I have another aim about climbing, that this is within the end of the year, and it's just 1 grade more than the one before, but even if the difficulty between 1 grade and another increases regularly, so it's like a line. Of course, the more you progress in the grade, the more training you need. So it would be like to climb a 7A within the end of the year, at least one of them. I'm not saying like on sighting 7As, but climb them at least, red pointing.
And my last resolution for New Year is about workout and about my physical condition, and that's to have visible ABS. Yes.
Okay, I have other 2. The fifth one is actually getting in better shape. I would like to lose some fat, but I will make a video about this, like stating like in which condition we are now and like tracking the improvement. I don't think I wanna get into some particular diet. I will just try to eat better than what I'm eating now, and so avoiding chips and junk food essentially. And of course, like together with the physical activity, I believe there's gonna be an improvement. I would like to try to keep like more or less my weight, but losing fat essentially.
Yes.
So I have last one. She doesn't know this one for
On
sure.
the one I haven't guessed.
What?
The one I haven't guessed.
The one she hasn't guessed. You can try to guess.
Is it related to climbing more or?
No.
Okay. Not to running. Stretching.
It's correlated with the physical, with the health, but not directly with running, with climbing, or with anything else. But it is.
To reach some thing in the training, like a workout?
No. I'm gonna say because if we wait
Okay.
a bit longer, if we had like one viewer, we already quit. This is gonna be like a really New Year's resolution because I don't feel like to try before because we are working New Year's Eve during the night and I know that I won't be able to achieve it, so I will really try to start from 1st of January, and it's no, not yet. Stop smoking. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny.
No, honey, I believe you can do it.
No,
I believe you can do it.
I want to make it public. I know it's funny. It's gonna be really hard
But for me, not for him.
for her, for me, because she's speaking, and when you stop to smoke, if you are a smoker, probably
It's
you
not
can understand.
breathing.
Breathing is really intolerable, like in a certain situation. So I don't know if I will be able to stop smoking, if I will be able
Before
to
I kill him.
stop smoking, if we will still be together, something like that. But I will try really hard, and even if about this I'm really kind of concerned because unfortunately I smoke a lot and I'm really addicted and it's really hard to stop. I can understand if someone never smoked, is not addicted, can't understand this, but it's really hard, tough. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. So that's it.
Thank you for watching, and we will let you know about our progress.
Smoke a cigarette.